The police are investigating the death of 59-year-old Sandra Adams, who was found dead in her home on Saturday, September 26th. The police responded to a call from emergency medical service personnel from Adams' home in Stoneforth Heights project. Upon their arrival, Adams was found unresponsive in her room with a cord wrapped around her neck. The circumstances surrounding the incident are unclear, according to police, but investigations into the matter are ongoing. Personnel from the forensics unit visited and processed the scene. An autopsy is expected to be carried out shortly to determine the exact cause of death. The police are appealing to persons who might have information regarding this incident to contact the Violent Crime Unit at 467-1887, 467-1888, or 662-3468, or the nearest police station. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline. Prime Minister Dr. Timothy Harris praised Taiwan's management of the COVID-19 pandemic in his call for Taiwan's inclusion in the International Fraternity of Nations. The Prime Minister made this plea once again as he delivered his United Nations General Assembly address virtually on Saturday.
Mr. President, St. Kitts and Nevis once again renews its call for Taiwan's inclusion in this International Fraternity of Nations. The Republic of China, Taiwan, remains a valuable partner for peace, prosperity, and development, with the fullest respect for the rule of international law. Taiwan has stayed through its long-standing traditions and has remained a true partner in the fight against COVID-19. We have seen firsthand Taiwan's exemplary management of the pandemic within its own borders, and we have been impressed, quite frankly, by its willingness to help vulnerable states all around the world. Taiwan has assisted many states in combating this unprecedented health pandemic by sending more than 51 million surgical masks, as well as other medical equipment, to more than 80 countries. In our view, the international community has been deprived of the gift of true partnership offered by the 23.5 million people of Taiwan. My hope is that Taiwan can be included in the UN system, particularly the WHO, its meeting, its mechanisms and activities, thereby improving the global response and resources available to address transboundary crises such as the COVID-19 pandemic.
In addition to praising Taiwan, the Prime Minister referred to St. Kitts and Nevis' success at containing the novel coronavirus, but was keen to point out the financial and health challenges facing small countries like St. Kitts and Nevis due to the COVID-19 pandemic.
The novel coronavirus disease has disrupted international travel and tourism, global supply chains, industrial and commercial operations, and created widespread unemployment everywhere. This unprecedented situation will inevitably stymie our chances of achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. Multilateral assistance is essential for countries such as ours when faced with global challenges. Our fiscal resources are limited and have been severely tested in this particular instance. Now the call for concessional financing is louder and stronger than ever before.
The Prime Minister also referred to challenges of climate change and food security and called for more global collaboration. The United Nations celebrates its 75th anniversary this year under global challenges due mainly to the biggest health crisis since the Spanish flu of 1918. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, global leaders have had to present their addresses at the United Nations General Assembly virtually, as opposed to a physical presence at the UN headquarters in New York. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.
It's not just iced tea and it's not cold tea. But who said we couldn't be in the middle? We are Mother Becky Quenchers, a herbal iced tea. It's a different and innovative take on using traditional herbs for tea. It's a home-brewed blend of natural, organic herbs and spices, ready to drink at any time. We've turned ingredients you've used many times into something crisp, thirst quenching, and did we mention taste awesome? Drinking tea just got better. Mother Becky tea.
It's the new and improved SKN Newsline Android mobile app. With the SKN Newsline app, you can watch your news reports, the SKN Newsline Newscast, sports, special features, and so much more. You can also send us a WhatsApp or call us directly. Go in the Google Play Store, search SKN Newsline, and download the app today. The SKN Newsline mobile app. News on the go. Auto Plus Car Wash, located on the Collins Street Gut, Bastille, St. Kitts. Bring your car to Auto Plus Car Wash to remove water stains, wiper marks. Get your doors, roof panel cleaned, seat floor mats, buffing, headlights, and engine wash. You get quality service at the best price at Auto Plus Car Wash. They really care for your car. Call 765-5140 or visit them on the Collins Street Gut, Bastille, St. Kitts. Auto Plus Car Wash, where the service is number one. Football is back. At SKN Newsline and Voice of the Caribbean Radio are bringing live coverage with Premier League Live. Watch and listen to live coverage of Premier League matches on Saturdays at 7 p.m., Sundays at 8 p.m., and midweek games on Mondays or Fridays at 8 p.m. Games will be broadcast on SKN Newsline and the SKNFA Facebook pages and Voice of the Caribbean Radio at voiceofthecaribbean.net. It's Premier League Live. Commentary, analysis, action. Never miss a game.
Reports reaching SKN Newsline on the election petition Ian Patches Libert versus Dr. Jeffrey Hanley from the sitting in the High Court in Bastille on the 25th September 2020 is that the High Court judge has ordered a recount of the rejected ballots of constituency number 1 of the June 5th general elections of St. Kitts and Nevis. High Court Judge Justice Trevor Ward could have the recount done as early as the 2nd of October 2020. Mr. Libert of the Team Unity Coalition is challenging the results that led to the loss of the seat to newcomer Dr. Hanley of the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party. Immediately following the general elections, Mr. Libert said he believes many of the rejected ballots are in his favor and had proceeded to challenge the results through an election petition. Glenn Bath, SKN Newsline. Chief Medical Officer Dr. Hazel Laws said it is important that citizens and residents are alert to the illegal entry of persons into the country in order to control the spread of COVID-19. Speaking at a recent briefing of the COVID-19 National Emergency Operations Center, Dr. Laws urged everyone to take on that responsibility and not to leave it only for the police or the Coast Guard. She stressed that keeping tight control of border entry was crucial for preventing the start of community spread of the highly contagious COVID-19.
Each and every one of us, we have a responsibility as individuals and collectively in terms of securing our borders. I don't think we can leave it up to the Coast Guard alone and the security forces. So if you live in the Connery area, the Keys area, Dieppe Bay area, Palmetto Point, Sandy Point, if 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, you see a little tugboat coming on shore and occupied with potentially illegal immigrants, it's your responsibility to alert your neighbors, alert the community, alert the authorities. Because the last thing we want is for illegal immigrants from neighboring islands who may have been exposed to the virus coming ashore and integrating illegally into our communities and being responsible for an outbreak without our even knowing. And so we each have a responsibility as individuals and collectively in terms of securing our borders.
Recently, authorities repatriated several citizens of Haiti who illegally entered St. Kitts and Nevis. Glenn Bath, SKN Newsline.
The SKN Premier League is back. The much-anticipated return of the Premier League after the extended break due to the COVID-19 pandemic got underway on Saturday evening with a doubleheader at the Warner Park Football Stadium, with SL Horsford St. Paul's defeating Elko Limited Security Forces 3-1 and Rams Village Superstars crushing their neighbours Trafalgar South Stars 7-1 in a West Bastia derby. SKN Newsline and Voice of the Caribbean Radio broadcast the South Stars Village match live with commentary from Al Edwards and Essington Watts. Here are the highlights.
Tough time at his feet, the ball, long ball forward. He's onside. That's Kimari. This should be the first goal. Rounds the keeper. Empty net, slides it in. Goal number 1. Village, larger in charge.
Getting on the goalkeeper. Had to do the finishing job. Had pace on that shot. Well placed. He didn't go for any big shot. Was well placed, well timed. And Maui done the sheet as usual.
Goal. Ambi has an empty goal. The keeper is lost. Ambi is in the box. Ambi shoots. Ambi scores. Number 2, Village. Large and in charge.
A left in swinger.
Easy goal. Third goal. Up jumps Berkeley. From the in-swinging corner. Makes it number 3. Brown was nowhere to be found. Easy goal. But here comes Village again. Through the middle. This time Hanley. Latches onto it now. Shoots now. Blocked partially. And rolls into the net. A wicked deflection. Oh, what a way to go to number 4.
What a way to go. This is Village next.
Kimari can get around the corner. Does so now. Goal down bearing. And he goes to the ground. All in for a penalty and gets it too. Here he comes. Penalty. Hits it. Scores it. Number 5. To the back of the net. Number 6.
Oh,
bit comical there.
Very embarrassing for the youngster. Was well struck and well placed. He had to plant a bit to his right. Redeemed some pride. Yes, good chance for South Stars. Could be it. Goal. Very good goal indeed for South Stars. Very good goal. So South Stars have salvaged some pride. They have pulled one back. A consolation goal. And that's Hanley. Hanley playing the ball. Sure. This could be the 7th goal. It could be. It is. Yes, Village Superstars scoring their 7th goal. The 7th goal. So it's now 7 goals to 1. The score there. Huh? Oh, it's Bertie. Carlos.
At the end of the match, coach of the Rams Village Superstars, Stephen Clark, was satisfied with the win, though he expected a better performance defensively.
During the lockdown, we encourage them to do their own personal work still. So a couple of fellas are still keeping fit during the lockdown. The fitness is not where we expected. Still got a long way to go, you know. And we use the first 1 or 2 games also to get match ready. Even though we have to practice games, but still kind of rusty, but we'll get there. You're a well-deserved win. You always want to start off with your win, and winning 7 goals to 1. Yeah, it was nice. Well, obviously we got some work to do basically defensively, and I think we lost it a lot later on in the game, and that will come according to fitness also. The players, fit as the fatigue start to set in, and we really start to get astray. But we went to what we was dealing with from first half in second half, and we got definitely work on the defensive part of it.
S-Grade Newtown United FC dispatched of Fast Cash Saddlers FC 2-0 in the SKN FA Premier League action on Sunday at the Warner Park Football Stadium. Delano Hodge scored both goals for Newtown from the penalty spot in the 25th minute and the second goal in the 81st minute. SKN Newsline and Voice of the Caribbean Radio brought live coverage of that match. Commentators are Al Edwards and Essington Watts.
Perfectly. Killed both. But this one into the wall. The hand was up. And Buff immediately calls for a penalty. Arms akimbo. Steps up. Strikes it. Scores! To the left. 1-0. Newtown. On the left, Keynes come back to the center of Mitchum. Mitchum trying to spring punting forward. The inside channel. And he finds Hodge. And shoots and Hodge scores! 2-0 to Newtown.
Yes, and that's it. I think that is it now. I don't think Saddlers can come back from it. They were looking to get the equalizer. They were working hard, and of course they're going to leave they're going to leave the back door a bit open, and Newtown taking advantage of it and getting the second goal. So Newtown with almost unassailable lead, 2 goals to 0.
After the match, Newtown coach Tyrone Sadler said he was pleased with the performance of his team and that it was important to come away with a win from a tough side such as Sadler's.
Yes, that was in our back of our mind. So we know we have to come out on the front foot and do what we are asked to do on the field. So we have to work hard for each other, play good defense, and move the ball quickly.
All right, now how do you build on this win now going forward?
Well, as I told you, we have to be working on our fitness a lot more. Because as long as Newtown is fit, the game will become even much easier.
As promised, we have the match results of the remaining matches in the SKN FA Premier League, which restarted on Saturday. SL Horsford St. Paul's defeated Elka Limited Security Forces 3-0. The goal scorers, Tahir Jefferson in the 39th minute and Aidan Nurse in the 50th minute. Aja Jules scored the third goal in the 90th minute. In the second match of Saturday's doubleheader, Rans Village Superstars defeated Trafalgar South Stars 7-1. Goal scorers, Kimari Rogers scoring 2 goals in the 12th minute, and from the penalty spot in the 55th minute, Javon Amory in the 14th minute, Lawrence Jeffers in the 19th minute, Tahir Hanley scoring 2 goals in the 34th and 57th minutes, and Carlos Bertie in the 76th minute. The SKN FA Premier League continues on Monday with Mantam taking on Hobson Enterprises Garden Hotspurs at 6 p.m. and St. Peter's playing Flow for GKN Rockets at 8 p.m. On Tuesday evening, the rescheduled match between KFC United Old Road Jets and Saul Allen Auto Supplies Connery FC will be played. All matches will be played at the Warner Park Football Stadium. The 8 p.m. game on Monday will be broadcast live on sknnewsline.com, the SKN Newsline and the SKN FA Facebook pages, and Voice of the Caribbean Radio at voiceofthecaribbean.net.
Decal printing, canvas prints, license plates, posters. We at Multigraphics are dedicated to providing quality products and service to our customers. Our team takes pride in the craftsmanship and is passionate about its work. Every job, large or small, is important. Most of our customers come to us through referrals. That's because our number one priority is service. We serve a wide variety of customers, such as restaurants, retail stores, manufacturers, trucking companies, and many more. Our capabilities include design, production, and installation. How can we help? We are located at Bird Rock at the Woods Right compound. Call us at 869-763-1511 or 784-491-7599. Multigraphics.
KVK Enterprises at Boyd's Housing Development, Trinity Parish, St. Kitts. For all your t-shirt printing, banners and signs, promotional products, shipping, motivational speeches, computer classes, agro-processing, art and craft, and desktop publishing. Come to KVK Enterprises at Boyd's Housing Development, Trinity, St. Kitts. Telephone 661-0118 or 765-7270. Email drkhrystus@kvklives.com or visit www.kvklives.com. KVK Enterprises.